Good morning. Happy Monday, all empathic sensitive souls. How are we all doing this week? I know it's early, it's Monday. We haven't even started yet. We've been discussing going over how we feel stuck in our emotions. What are some of the signs and symptoms? We've covered quite a few of them so far. Basically, we have persistent sadness or anxiety, lack of motivation, that overthinking, the physical tension, the emotional numbness where I just don't care. Last week was indecisiveness, and this week we're going to talk about isolation, where you isolate, you withdraw from any social interaction or any relationship, preferring to be alone as opposed to dealing with others, because dealing with other people is so exhausting or very challenging. And I get it. It is hard peopling nowadays. So what do? How do we handle this? How do we get through this? How do we get back to being happy, to be in social situations? My social outing for the week is every day I have to go to work. And when I wasn't physically going into work, I was still on the phone dealing with work. I don't mind being by myself. It's quiet, it's calm, it's peaceful. I know all the people here, right? But what do? How do we get through this? We have to acknowledge it. We have to sometimes say, you know what? I have been really isolating. I've totally withdrawn from the point I don't want to go out anymore. I'm coping. I'm taking care of myself. Well, suddenly that becomes the normal, where that's the only place you feel safe is by yourself. And unfortunately, as a human, we are a mammal, a herd animal. We like to be around people. It makes us feel better, even though right now you're feeling anxious because you have to deal with people. But can't some of that just be your assumption of how you think they're going to be? I put scenarios in my head all the time, and it never occurs the way my scenario think it's going to occur, and a lot of times I am pleasantly surprised. But to start out, just acknowledge it. Take it in small doses. Talk to one person. Go out to lunch with one person. Go shopping with one person. I'm just, can I check? Can we like get together for coffee? I just need to talk for, can we do like a half hour thing? Why not? It's a small thing. You're around people, but you're not peopling. Another big one is you need to set boundaries. A lot of times we get so overwhelmed with emotion, especially being an empath, that we have to learn how to separate their emotion from our own emotion. And the majority of the time when I get overwhelmed, it's everybody else's emotion that I'm picking up on, and I take it on as my own. So I have to set up boundaries. It helps, it works. Sometimes just getting out where there's other people around, go grab a cup of coffee and sit and people watch. You're not having to deal with people, but yet you're still in the midst of it. So you can soak up some energy without being pressured to have to come up with a conversation. Sometimes you can join a group or an activity that you like. A friend of mine loves to go hiking, so she joined a local, it's an online group where they meet people and they go for a hike, walk around a sunflower field. Why not? She's with people. She doesn't really know people, but she's still with the group of people, and she doesn't feel so isolated and alone. And also, the biggest one, be kind to yourself. Be your own best friend. Sometimes it's easier to stay under the blanket and not have to get out and venture into the people world. And it's okay. Sometimes just stepping out to say hello to the postman is more than enough people. Take baby steps. A lot of elderly people are isolated not by choice but by circumstances. And if you know how it feels to be isolated, reach out to another friend, a person, a neighbor that you know is really truly isolated because of health, or they can't get out, they don't have a vehicle, they're unable to, due to whatever circumstance they're going through. Sometimes that will make their day, just to be acknowledged that they are human, they are alive, they are here. And sometimes that small dose helps you because you're helping someone else. Just think about it. I know it's hard. People are people. They come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, different energies, and we just have to navigate. And we've been doing this our whole entire life. And right now it's easy to isolate, but now is the time we need to pull together with like-minded individuals. While I was working from home, my lifeline was a computer. My lifeline was taking a class with other intuitive, empathic ladies. They became my friends across the globe. And it saved me from being stuck in here and imagining all sorts of scenarios. They brought me back to reality. It was a lifesaver. It was a life changer. And at the touch of a button, we can connect with people anywhere. Find your group, find your tribe. I know I can reach out at a moment's notice, even if it's in the middle of the night, and say, hey, I need to talk. Hey, can you listen? Hey, how's it going? I picked up a vibe and something told me I needed to say hi to you. And chances are either they're going through something, or because you thought of them, you needed to talk to them for your own mental sanity. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what we are as empaths, right? We have that ability to sense. I hope this resonates. I hope you get something out of this. Be kind to yourself. Be your own best friend. It's the start of a gorgeous week here. Cool weathers. I even have to wear a sweater because I'm chilly this morning. I love this time of year. Go get some pumpkin spice coffee or a muffin, or enjoy the flavors of the season. Don't isolate from people. Don't isolate from yourself. Feel the emotion, process it, and move forward. As an intuitive emotional healer, I'm always here to help. Drop me a line, send me an email, give me a holler. I would love to work with you and help you process these emotions so you can have a very enjoyable holiday season coming up. With the insanity in the world, we need our tribe with us. We need our people with us. Sometimes family is not our people, but sometimes we have to deal with people at the holidays, and that's okay. God only gives us what we are strong enough to handle, right? That's what I say about my family. I can do it. I can do it. I've got faith in myself, and I work through it. If you need help working through, let me know. Keep me posted, everyone. I will check in on Wednesday, see how everyone's doing. Bye for now.